to another Marvel Show Toy review. This time I bring you the Marvel Legends Vintage Collection wave of, Spider-Man in this vintage way of action figures, how they used to do it. I got the Peter Parker, and he comes with the Peter Parker Spider-Sense head. And you gotta see that he comes with that camera, because, he works at the Daily Bugle and stuff. So, but I love the card, the background stuff. I love more how the Marvel Legends boxes are at right now. But nonetheless, it looks awesome. You can see Peter Parker animated style, pretty cool. Spider-Man font, the Marvel Comics old logo that they used to have. You turn this around, same thing. You can read it. You got the, directions of how to swap the head. And you got the wave in the series. And tell you what, little bit of a heads up. I have the Marvel's Electro, so expect a review for that one pretty soon. All right. And another figure that I want to get of this wave is this Spider-Man, because it looks awesome and I need it. Green Goblin, maybe. But all right, guys, I got this from my friend Shades. He picked it up, I think from Walmart online. Of course, he ordered it for me, and of course that Electro too. So enough of me talking, and thanks, Shades. But all right, guys, join me on taking Peter Parker out of the box. All right, guys. And here is Peter Parker out of his packaging. Doesn't he look amazing? Pretty cool. I believe this is the Peter Parker from the comics, maybe from the early 60s to early 70s Spider-Man comics. The packaging kind of, indicates that it should have been more like the animated Spider-Man from the 90s. But nonetheless, it's an awesome Peter Parker. Pretty cool. And he comes with two accessories, his Spider Sense head and his camera. So let's take a look at those first, and then we'll take a look at Peter Parker. So all right, guys, yeah, pretty cool. Loving this. Love the half Spider-Man, half Peter Parker head sculpt. Pretty cool. Colors pretty cool of the Spider-Man side. No paint apps, no paint splotches, only a little bit of that it kind of shines off. I don't know if that's like some sort of glue or something, I don't know, but it's not bothering that much. This hair looks pretty nice, not bad. And his face looks like a Peter Parker that is shocked, or that is having a spider sense moment. And here's the camera. As you can see, I love the color black. It looks like an awesome camera to me, Can't wait to take actual pictures with this, with my camera, using Peter Parker with this camera. So it's pretty cool. Loving it. It's pretty cool. Now, let's take a closer look at Peter Parker. And this Peter Parker, he's looking pretty cool. Love his, clothes. There's no paint apps, as you can see. And it's all good. Love the blue pants, the white blue shirt. The only thing I don't like, and I think almost every reviewer kind of agrees, that I don't like the glasses. They should have made it more see-through than like that. That looks so freaking weird. Looks more Mole Man type of thing. This is how he looks under the glasses. And I like that. I'll probably, after this review, I'm just going to take off the glasses. I don't care if it leaves a little holes on the side. That's why I got some a little bit of clay that I could probably just fill it in there. But nonetheless, he looks awesome, pretty cool. And let's do his articulation process, which goes as follows. You can look this much up, as you can see. You can look down, probably even more with the peg hole. There you go. You see? And move with the peg, not peg hole. He can swivel his head side to side. He has a lot of head tilting, as you can see, a lot of head tilting. And then front and back. Cool. He can raise his arms to the side this much high. No butterfly joints. Oh, but you could also see his shirt. It's a little bit of a nitpick, but not too visible, when you have his hands down for the most part. Oh, you can kind of see inside, but yeah, it's okay. His arms do go all around downtown. All around downtown. Bicep swivel. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. Double jointed elbows. No elbow swivel. But he does have a wrist twist. Hand swivel. And they do go up and down. Or at least they should. Let me see. Oh, they go up and down on the side, I think. Yeah, on the side of the hand. But he does have also a nice ab crunch, as you can see. Pretty cool. Bends forward that much. And he bends back this much. Probably his, jacket kind of hinders it a little bit, but not too much. He does have a waist swivel. He can kick to the side this much. Not as Jean-Claude Van Damme, but it's close enough. You can kick forward this high. And you can kick back this much. Thigh swivels, as you can see. Double jointed knees. You can almost reach his butt, but not quite. No calf swivels or ankle swivels, so that's a little bit of a nitpick. I'd rather for them to have a calf or an ankle swivel. But at least his feet can go up and down a little bit. Up and down, up and down. And they do pivot. They do pivot pretty cool, pretty cool. They pivot pretty damn cool. And that was the articulation process of, Peter Parker. All right, guys, it's that time to measure up our figure. I'm bringing out my T-square, as you can see. Let's measure up this Peter Parker. Let's see how tall he is. And, yeah. So he measures at about... Let me stand him up straight for you guys. Just under 6.5 inches tall. Not bad. Not bad at all. Here I have Peter Parker in between two Spider-Mans, or Spider-Man, if whatever you want to call it. First up is the Marvel Legends Peter Parker Ultimate Spider-Man Space Venom Build-A-Figure 2016 action figure, as you can see. And the next one, or the black suited Spider-Man, is also a Marvel Legends from the Spider-Man Wave series from 2016, the Sandman Build-A-Figure comic wave action figure. Pretty cool, right? And as you can see, this is the Ultimate Spider-Man. And for that figure, he's shorter. But for this black Spider-Man, they're right about the same size. So that's pretty cool. That's why I want the other Spider-Man in this retro collective series that this Peter Parker came from, because they're being more about the same height. So I need a Spider-Man about that same height, all right, guys? And up next, I have Peter Parker in between Anya Corazon, right here, Spider-Girl, and Julia Carpenter, Spider-Woman. Anya Corazon, Spider-Girl, is from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Ultimate Green Goblin Build-A-Figure Wave series, as you can see. And Julia Carpenter, Spider-Woman, is also from Marvel Legends from the Spider-Man Far From Home Wave series, the Molten Man Build-A-Figure series. So, yeah, in between two female spiders, that must be Peter Parker's, amazing, sexy dream fantasy, I believe. All right, Peter, you go. But no, they look well together. A tad bit short is Julia Carpenter to Peter Parker, and you can see Anya Corazon, she's more smaller, more shorter, which makes sense because she's a teenager and Julia Carpenter is more of an adult. So yeah, pretty cool. And just for fun, up next, I have Peter Parker with the Jack Specific Mario and Luigi from the Super Mario video game franchise, action figures, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, pretty damn awesome. You can see they are shorter than Peter Parker. I hear you, photographer. Can you take a picture of me and my brother? All right, we'll get over there and position ourselves. Hee. Wait for me, Mario. Ooh, Mario, get up. Okay. Totally unprofessional. Did not have his camera. Yeah, not having camera. Oh. All right, guys, got my camera. Say cheese. Cheese! Yahoo! Hey! All right, guys, thank you for joining me on this awesome review of this Peter Parker from the Vintage Wave Collection series of the Marvel Legends. Awesome figure overall. Had fun reviewing this figure for you guys. If you're a fan of Spider-Man, if you're a fan of Peter Parker, if you're a fan of that whole franchise, Marvel Comics, I recommend you to pick them up. If not, it's an awesome figure. All right, guys? Stay tuned for my next video. It's going to be pretty cool.